Yo, 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 it's Mr. Selfish, and today we're gonna make vegan Jamaican red pea stew and some baked plantain. Alright, let's start off with what you need. First, you want to start off with some dried red peas. You can actually use canned red peas, but I don't really recommend them as I don't really use them myself. But yep, dried red peas. Then you want to get some sweet potato and cut that up into small chopped pieces. Some chopped carrots. Some chopped red onions. Chopped cherry tomatoes. Chopped peppers, coconut milk. You can either get this from the tin or from the carton, a plantain, and some fresh coriander. Alright, moving forward, get your red peas and put them in a glass jar. This is the start of my soaking process. This is very, very important to do to your dried peas as it helps remove the phytic acid from the outsides, and your body is able to assimilate a high percentage of the nutrients from the food. So get soaking. I like to use spring water and some alkaline water. So this is a day or two later. You can do it for a day, but the longer you soak it is the shorter the cooking time. You see the yellow acid there, or bubbly? You want to pour this out and put your red peas, also known as red kidney beans, on a sieve and just wash off all the acid, all the excess acid, and this will prepare it ready for the stew. And yeah, quick warning, it's not a nice smell, the acid, after you finish soaking, so yeah, cover your nose if you have a weak stomach. Make sure you rinse it through thoroughly. You see the bubbles there? Make sure you get them all off. Now we want to boil some water in a pot on a high temperature. Now add our peas. This is the section where if you have the canned red peas, you'd want to obviously drain the water and then now put this into the new boiling water. Now we need to salt the water. I like to use pink Himalayan sea salt. You'll find that the water will lower in temperature when you add the peas. Keep it going until it goes back to a rolling boil, and make sure you stir. The peas can stick to the bottom of the pan, so you want to stir this every now and again. Now you can see the peas are boiled nicely. Now you want to bring it down to a nice slow simmer. And you just leave this now, really, depending on whether you soak the seeds or not. If you have canned peas, this will take maybe about 20 minutes to half an hour. If you've soaked it like me, maybe 40 minutes to an hour. Now your peas should be done. You'll notice that the water will be quite red, and when you start to stir it, you'll start to feel the texture of the peas differently. They'll be quite soft. I like to squeeze them against the edge of the pot to feel how soft they are. Now it's time for the fun bit. Add your chopped sweet potatoes, your chopped carrots, and because these take the longest to cook, you want to add some more boiling water and let that boil out for a little bit. Now, whilst that's boiling out, you want to get your plantain and put that in some foil and wrap it around like a baby. Now when you finish wrapping the plantain, make sure you preheat the oven at 180 degrees and place the plantain on a baking tray in the center of the oven. Now we want to add the chopped cherry tomatoes, the chopped peppers, the chopped red onions, the fresh coconut milk, and you want to stir this all together. This is the color you want to try and obtain. The seasoning I use for this is all-purpose seasoning. You can use any kind really. Put a good amount over it. Next ingredient was some turmeric powder. Please be careful with this one. Don't add too much, as this is an earthy flavor. If you add too much, your food will literally taste like dirt, so be careful with that one. Next, you want to add your chili powder, depending on your taste. And finally, the fresh chopped coriander. You want to stir the rest of the ingredients together and leave this to simmer for around 30 minutes. This is the consistency of the final product. As you can see, it's very thick. You'll be able to feel it with the spoon as you mix it. If you want it a little bit thinner, you can always add a bit of boiling water. Now your plantain should be ready, so pull this out of the oven and take it out of the foil. Be very careful though, because the foil is going to be very, very hot. As you can see, the plantain has gone a golden brown color. This is the color that you want. And now you just want to take a knife and cut the plantain into little chunks. I prepared some organic brown rice with coriander as a side for the dish. You can also use quinoa too, and this is the final dish. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, share, and let me know how it went on for you. Peace.